Dear students of Standard 7, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to your class of English for today. Today we will read Lesson 4, Fixed Price Shop and Lesson 5, Morality Shop from Unit 4. Lesson 4, Fixed Price Shop. Question might arise, what is a fixed price shop? A fixed price shop is a shop where the price of goods is not to be fixed after bargaining in the shop. The price level is already set by the agent or authority, which may not be changed for anybody. Now let us have a look on a picture. In the picture, we can see a shop. Now, look at the shop and answer these questions. Question number 1. What kinds of things do you find in the shop? In the shop, in the picture, we can see variety of things. There are books, pens, pencils, oil, flour, loaf, water bottle, etc. We can see easily. What are the students doing? The students are looking for their necessary things in the shop. Who is the shopkeeper? We can see in the picture there is no shopkeeper there. Now let us read the text. Ms. Shahana Huda is talking to the students about a new kind of shop. Shahana: you can buy any stationery items here like pens, pencils, notebooks, colored paper. In fact, everything you need for writing and drawing. You can also buy some food items like biscuits, buns, bananas, bottles of mineral water and some other necessary things. You can also buy your school uniform and other clothes. There are a number of benefits of this shop. You don't have to bargain or haggle with the shopkeeper over the prices of anything. Hriday: what is bargain or haggle, teacher? Shahana: suppose you want to buy a shirt or a dress in a shop in the market. You ask, how much is this? The shopkeeper says, 300 taka. But in many cases, this price is more than the real price. So you offer 200 taka or even less. The shopkeeper says, no, I can't sell it for 200 taka. Then you offer 225 taka and he may still say, no, it will be a loss for me. This process of asking for and offering more and less money is called bargaining or haggling. It goes on until you both, buyer and the seller, agree on a price, say 250 taka in this case. This price is acceptable to both of you. Sajia: if there is no bargaining, how are we going to buy things? Shahana: you don't need to bargain. It will be a fixed price shop. Lesson 5, Morality Shop. Students, before we start our lesson, let us first try to understand what a morality shop is. A morality shop is like any other normal shops where commodities or goods are sold. But it is a bit different than the other shops as there is no salesperson or shopkeeper or a salespeople to assist customers through their shopping. and also to keep an eye on them if they are thinking of slipping or stealing things into their bags or pockets without paying for them. As there is no shopkeeper, so consumers or customers do not need to bargain or haggle with the shopkeeper over the price of anything. They have to pay price by seeing price level which is attached with each item and put the money in the box kept there. Actually, for shopping in a morality shop, we need conscience as it tells us whether the action is right or wrong. So, basically, a morality shop teaches us sincerity, dignity, and morality. Now, let us read the conversation to know more about the morality shop in our text. Then we will answer some questions. Shahana. Today I am going to tell you about a new kind of shop where there will be no shopkeeper. The price of each item or thing will be written on a small piece of paper. This price tag will be attached to the item or items. You will pick up an item you like. Look at the price tag and put the money in the box kept there. And the thing is now yours. Sheila. In that case, someone may take a thing and go away without paying. Shahana. Nobody will do it. If anybody does, it will be stealing. Ratul. Who will see them stealing? Shahana. Conscience. Do you know what conscience is? Okay, there is something in your mind called conscience. It tells you whether your actions are right or wrong. Is stealing a right thing or a wrong thing? Students, wrong thing. Shahana. Then your conscience will tell you this is a wrong thing. You must not do it. If you steal or do a bad thing, your conscience will pick you and trouble you, and you will never have your peace of mind. So, to be a good and happy person, you should have a clear conscience. Now, let us do a little exercise. Take the best answer to the following multiple choice questions. Question number 1. The students are confused. The underlined words mean they can think clearly, cannot understand, are unable to speak. The answer will be cannot understand. Number 2, when you buy a thing from a morality shop, you pay the money to the office, pay the money later, keep the money in the shop. The answer will be keep the money in the shop. Question number 3, a person with a clear conscience usually does the wrong thing, always gets confused, always does the right thing. Of course, a person with a clear conscience always does the right thing. So, the answer will be number C, always does the right thing. In exercise C, there is a work for you. Suppose you are alone in the school yard. Suddenly, you find a 100 taka note lying on the ground. What will you do? You will pick up the money and hand it to the head teacher. pick up the money and quickly put it in your pocket. Leave the note where it is lying. Students, you have to choose the best answer, what your conscience says, and of course, why it is you have to give the feedback. Now some important words and their meaning which will help you to understand the text more easily and clearly. Conscience. What does conscience mean? The sense of right and wrong that governs a person's thoughts and actions. Here in the text, a feeling of guilt because you know you have done something that is wrong. Prick. Prick is to pierce lightly with a sharp point. That is, if something sharp pricks you or if you prick yourself with something sharp, it sticks into you or presses your skin and causes you pain. If something pricks your conscience, you suddenly feel guilty about it, isn't it? If you are pricked by an emotion, you suddenly experience that emotion, that is, causing a sharp emotional pain. Hope you have understood the meaning of these two words. Thank you, dear students. Be safe, be honest, be blessed.